Now, stop me if you've heard this one before.
You always say that, Papa.
Ha! And yet you never stop me. But, little Nina, perhaps you do not want a story?
Tell the story! Tell it!
But of course! I had set sail on my greatest adventure to discover the fabled Isle of Libertalia. You remember, I told you of Libertalia, Nina.
The land of true freedom.
That's right. The greatest prize for a sailor. My destiny. But this time, my plans had gone, well, all to pieces. Seen a bit of the world, from legendary fisherman to heroic lighthouse keeper to, now, treasure hunter. So this was not the first time your papa had to pick himself up and piece himself back together. So, there I was. Just another jumble of jetsam, washed up on an unfamiliar shore, completely broke. Again. No doubt about it. I needed to pull myself together. I didn't just lie there. I was planning my next move. I was missing two things that every sailor needs. Now, what? Now I was beginning to pull myself together. Now I could stand on my own 2 feet, but still I was rolling around like a drunken sailor. I needed to get my head on straight. Back then, I'd forget my own head if someone didn't remind me. There. Now there was just one thing left.
You've forgotten your hand, Papa!
I needed to grasp the situation with both hands.
Your hand! It's over there!
But of course! So there I was, Nina. Marooned. No ship, no prospects. The current had carried me here, and I couldn't swim against it. But I just needed a change of perspective. I'm a model fisherman, after all. Why, if I so wished, I could pop off my head and put it up somewhere high to get a good look around.
So you just popped your head off, Papa? Will I be able to do that when I grow up?
Better check with me before you try it, Nina. Now I could take a good look around. Progress! Soon I would escape, make my fortune, find Libertalia and true freedom. An appetite for adventure, little Nina. But first... food. A sailor needs a full belly to keep body and soul together. I reached for the coconut, weak with hunger. Got it! Now, little shipmate, what do we do with coconuts? Huh?
Smash them! Keep going!
Success! My mouth watered.
Oi! What's this? Who's stealing my coconuts?
That was when I heard a familiar voice. There, perched on the rock, an old rival of mine. Cunning and devious.
These coconuts are to feed my family. You cast off, old castaway. Unlike you, I have responsibilities.
Of course, I offered him my hand, but as always, he seized the advantage. When sailors disagree, little shipmate, sooner or later, someone starts to throw hands. This time it was my turn.
Papa, be nice. The coconuts are for his family.
Ah, yes, family can drive you mad. Always interrupting stories at crucial moments. It was a duel for the ages, but finally, I got the upper hand. Then, treachery. Gave him a chance, and that crabby landlubber would take an arm and a leg.
Use your head, Papa. You've got to be able to see him to get your legs back.
I had regained my footing, but my old rival had another trick up his sleeve. Oh. You see, he tried to turn my head, make me see things his way. Got him at last. Now, little shipmate, what do we say when we triumph?
No one takes a piece out of Bob.
Bob, the legendary sailor.
Okay. Let's make a deal. If you give me one of those handy hands of yours, I'll give you my claw. Those nimble, bendy fingers will help me smash coconuts, and I'm sure you could use a powerful pinch. Give me your hand, Bob, for old time's sake. Here is my claw. It's my best one. I promise. Merci, Bob. Now, no more leaving claw to mouth for my family.
Bye, Mr. Crab. What happened next, Papa?
Now, escape. There had to be a way out of this little cove. I saw a gate earlier, blocking the way. Perhaps my... Snip, snip. It was high time I got off this beach. But how? I thought I could smell... smoke?
Look up, Papa. Look up.
Oh. At least I knew what had happened to my boat. Ah, the Téméraire. Tell me, Nina, if every part of a boat is repaired or replaced until not a plank of the original remains, is it still the same boat?
Well, what's the boat thing?
True wisdom, little shipmate. Now, our way forward was blocked. The bridge was broken. But I suppose I could use the washed-up planks from Paul de la Téméraire. I only needed a few planks.
We did it!
I couldn't climb out with a hand and a claw. I needed something to help me climb. The solution had to be somewhere on that beach. It seemed I wasn't the first to wash up to this particular shore. The ship was shut up tight. For anyone except old Bob, that is.
What was inside the shack, Papa? Was it treasure? Yeah! What was in the shack? What was in the shack?
Yes, plenty of friends and buccaneers had passed through before me and left their mark.
Like who?
My old shipmate, Gutless Jack, greeted me with a grin. The years had not been kind to him. Not like your papa. Lucky for me, fellow sea dogs were always willing to lend a hand. You see, when you find yourself on strange shores, you have to adapt if you want to change your fortune.
Whee! When I grow up, I want to be a flying pirate too, Papa.
I was no pirate, merely a seagoing scoundrel. And you, Nina, will fly higher than I ever did. Yes, I was shipwrecked, alone, marooned. But when you've hit rock bottom, ma petite, there's only one way to go. Up. But it would be hard going with only one hook. Perhaps if I had a second hook. Two hooks? Now I must twice the pirate. I mean, sailor. Finally, I neared the cliff top. Soon I could resume my search for Libertalia. The Isle of Perfect Freedom. At last, I was out of that little campfire. I saw signs of life. But then, a chill came over me. Out in the harbor, a huge mothership. I knew that vessel, oh yes. It seemed I had stumbled on the island hideaway of Captain Kenred and a bloodthirsty pirate crew. Sinister figures crowded around. They had found me. I put up my hooks, ready to fight it out. But
They didn't get you, Papa, did they? What happens next?
Are you there, Nina? Darling? Hello?
I'm here, Mum. Are you okay?
I'm fine, darling. How are you getting on down there? Are the models all packed up?
Oh, no. I've made a good start, though.
I hope you haven't just been playing around. The hours you and Bob used to spend making his models while he told you all those old stories.
All right, come on, Nina. Let's do one more box. Oh, yeah. I remember the story that went with this one. Bob imprisoned by the dreaded Captain Kenred. There's the cage. Now we need the prisoner. Where are you, Bob?
Papa, when you first met Mum, did she like you right away?
Well, not instantly.
What about you? Was it love at first sight?
But to understand that story, you must hear how I escaped the bloodthirsty Budmere pirates. But first, we need a fearsome pirate ship. Pass me the clue. Now you're mine, Bob! Cried Captain Kenred with a hideous laugh. Soon you will be in the clutches of the Kraken! We'll see about that, said Bob.
Uncanny impression, Bob. You really nailed the hideous laugh.
Captain Kenred? Did you hear that? That is,
You tell her, Papa. They say you're a fine sailor, Bob. But I didn't know you were a storyteller.
My greatest story is yet to come, Kenred. The tale of how I escaped the Bonne Mare and bested a captain.
So there. I'd heard you were a wit as well. I see the stories were half right. I hope you're ready to work, Bob. You don't have to be in one piece to scrub grog pots. And if you work hard, we'll put you back together.
Curse you, Kenred.
You cannot keep me from my quest, Kenred. I shall find Libertalia.
Libertalia! Bob, no one ever gets to Libertalia. Don't you know that? Don't tell me that that's what you're all about. The land of perfect freedom? I searched for it too, Bob. There's no such place. Like I said, if you stay here and work, we'll put you back together. Look, I've got to go. I never let my men carouse without me. Bad form.
Well, yes, that would be bad form. A noble sentiment. Perhaps if we were not mortal adversaries, we could have been shipmates.
Right, sure. Libertalia. Ah!
So, there I was, captive of a cruel, yet strangely compelling pirate captain.
So, how did you get out of her clutches?
This would be my greatest escape yet.